well. Happened to be watching Morning Joe this morning on MSNBC, as I always do. Folks, we watch it so you don't have to. And there was a New York Times reporter on who turns out that she's actually the Pentagon correspondent for the New York Times, somehow blaming, and I'm just going to play the clip for you, she's blaming these attacks and riots on the Army military parade, which is taking place this Saturday in D.C., literally on the other side of the country, right? There are no maps. There are no maps in this reality that show Washington, D.C. sharing a border with Los Angeles in any way, shape, or form. They're on separate coasts completely. And yet this New York Times reporter somehow felt the need to connect the two. Let's play it right now.
The career Pentagon was sort of scrambling last night to figure out what to do. The last thing they want is active duty troops taking on protesters on American streets. They fought mightily against that during the George Floyd protests, especially when you have coming up this weekend this Trump military parade, Army birthday military parade that Washington, D.C. is bracing for. You had all of these M1 Abrams tanks arriving. There's going to be all this military hardware rolling down the streets of Washington, D.C. And then there's a very real worry again among the career and professional military of this sort of look that we are militarizing the country. I think things are going to have to get a lot worse. If you get to the point where American troops are being asked or tasked with shooting protesters, you will then see this discomfort manufacture in public. Right now, what you're seeing is just sort of they are still trying to salute and carry on. They're gonna do within, there's this phrase that General Mark Milley used to always use, and he said lawful orders. Right now, the orders are lawful. Right now, they have not been asked to do anything that I can see that could be interpreted as an unlawful order, but I think things could come to a head pretty quickly.
Okay, that insanity was the New York Times' Pentagon correspondent Helene Cooper on MSNBC. So let's go down the list of things that she has just said. She said, number one, that she's blaming the military parade for the riots in LA somehow. And let's go on with this. She's saying that